where he even took you from was not something that is easy. And the journey he has journeyed with you, it will take only few to be obedient to follow. But you never give up. You never throw in the towel. Even when your life was at stake, you still believed God. Even when you are not seeing anything, and you don't even know, or people don't even think that is possible, you still believe and have the conviction that the God that called you is faithful. Today, at your 9th anniversary, I humbly stand on your stage for throwing this love of invitation to me. And with the whole church, please stand up. We salute you, General of God, Commander of God, for leading such an army to what God has called them to do. The Lord wants you to know you've seen nothing yet. But whatever he spoke to you, he has not even begun. But you are now moving into that atmosphere that from now to your 12th year, get ready. The scripture you read, this is the time of giving birth. To the true sons and daughters of new breed. You are not clapping because you are not understanding what I'm saying. A good race is always won at the training ground. It takes time for God to prepare a man before he manifests him. I wrote on my Facebook wall. I normally don't put things by heart on my Facebook wall. Before I speak or put anything, I have to be inspired to put it. The Spirit of the Lord said, put this there. That it takes instant to be famous. Fame is instant. But credibility takes time. Fame is instant, but credibility takes time. And it takes credibility to hold your fame. Many people go for fame and they miss out credibility. So at the highest, at the peak, at the zenith, when they get there, they get dizzy because they don't have credibility to hold that fame. Because fame brings a demand. And when you don't have the capacity, it will reveal who really you are. God chose Saul as a first king of Israel. I have met many preachers preach and I salute them. That Saul failed because someone anointed him with a flask of oil. But David succeeded because he was anointed with a horn of oil. Don't clap. I'm correcting an error. So the horn of oil is what brought stability to David. It's a lie. And because the flask of oil is fragile, so Saul could not succeed. It's a lie. What makes the difference between the two kings is their ability to pass the test. Before God will commit anything enduring and meaningful into your hands, he has to take you through a test. First Samuel chapter 13 was about 40 years when Saul has ruled. But that was when he failed the test. His first test. And he said, the prophet told me, he said, now is the time that God is about to establish you as the king over Israel. The question is that for all those who was he not the king of Israel? I'm asking you a question. I was coming somewhere. He was the king of Israel. He was popular in Israel. He was leading the army of Israel. He was killing the Philistines. He was fighting battles. But when he failed in waiting for someone to come and he forced himself to offer sacrifice. This is what Samuel, you can go and read it, it's there. So in the eyes of God, it is not how famous you are, but how enduring you have become. And that is when he declares upon you, he establishes you. And when he establishes you, you now become a commander and a territorial king. David, it took him 40 years in the wilderness, the cave of Adullam, running away from Saul. He was king first over Judah for 40 years before he was king again. 40 years over the whole of Israel.